physical health. Just like we look after our physical health, we need
Come on, right now.
Its reputation as the first Malaysian to cross the Arctic tundra from Norway to Sweden. Can you share with us what has inspired you to become an adventurer?
To help end climate change. And climate change is a big problem that is probably not going to end over the course of 8 weeks, but we came up with a couple of solutions, this being one of them.
So you have to find in your house plastic bottle, an old piece of paper, old light bulb, old battery, paper bag, soda can, and old piece of cardboard. Your time starts now.
And you can make few slips at the top of the handle and
To help us through.
moral of the story is that never, ever, 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 ever lose hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He will respond. That is one of His names, will respond. It's very easy for people to fall into depression and lose hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is extremely dangerous. And so today we will be dedicating our show to people who are going through such trials, and we will attempt to
Almost every Saturday night, we used to be in Martin Place, Sydney, the heart of Sydney CBD, feeding the homeless. And this would be very important.
How's COVID-19 affected, the whole system and the charity?
So, in terms of the charity space, a lot of different services have actually closed their operations.
We're going to be talking about homelessness. This show was specially made to encourage you to help the homeless. We are fundraising to help the homeless people. If you would like to help us today, please use the link.
And next to one who is below them in worldly matters, and praises Allah for the blessings they have been favored for. Allah writes of that you are a grateful and patient person.
Your Racial Ranger, welcome to the show. This show is all about you. You are unique. There's no one quite like you. Don't let racists pull you down. Just be yourself. This show will give you hope.
Whites were not good. So then one day he went to pilgrimage, Hajj, and
I was reading an article, and it said that there are a lot of Muslim majority countries that are actually supporting these concentration camps. So I just wanted to ask, why do you think they are supporting it?
That's a really good question. So I think that there are several reasons for that.
other Chinese Muslim minorities are being put into concentration camps and are being forced to give up their culture.
It's not a common topic. It is a topic of major minorities. Some of you may have heard of the major minorities, but it's, like I said, it's like an ongoing show. So the major minority is actually a minority from Asia. It's being oppressed and detained.
And no one is doing anything. 7 billion plus people on this taking any action, any action can be. Why is it even possible? Our only records is torturing them every day, just making families. Only the after hearing about what the Ubers are going through, you're possibly thinking about like to help them. Well, they're making
Each passing day while we journey all life, all I will love you so. Give us health and make us grow. Be with us each passing day while we journey all life.
Cause if love is in our hearts.
Okay, wasn't that inspiring? Real life heroes, kids just like you, Racism Rangers. And mashallah, we have one of them right here. I just saw Ayan and wave to everybody. He's a rising hero. And mashallah, we have Zoha and Taha, who have also been rising heroes last year. This is the rising heroes from 2020, right? And so inshallah, I'm going to be showing you what last year Rising Heroes did soon as well. But these are kids who took on really important issues, which, you know, kids normally think, oh, I'm a kid. What can I do about racism? What can I do about, you know, the people in China suffering? Or what can I do about, like, mental health? And they created teams like, you know, the Global Guardians and the Project Planet. And mashallah, they created recycling Olympics to help the environment. There was, the Racism Rangers team who created Skit and so much more. These guys, you know, the mental health team created a comic called Super Muslim. mashallah, they did incredible work to help so many other people in so many other aspects. And this is reward they're only really going to know, not in this world. They're only going to know the outcome of it on the day of judgment, really, how heavy it was on their scales, inshallah, and what a difference they made, alhamdulillah. Inspiring, not just in the cause, but thousands of other children like you guys who have seen what they have done and who now realize what's possible, right? What a difference children can make. Who found that really inspiring? To see kids just like them making a difference, right? So let me today tell you a story of another great hero who lived on this earth. And this was a little boy whose name was Usama. This boy lived at the time of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. And he was the son of the adopted son of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Who was that? Who knows what was the name of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ's adopted son? Tell me in the chat quickly, guys. What was his name? Zaid, right? So as we know, Zaid radiallahu anhu, when he was a little kid, he was kidnapped. He was playing outside and he was kidnapped. And then he was taken away from his home and brought to Mecca. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he started working for Khadija radiallahu anha. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ later adopted him. And he loved him even more than he loved his son, his own father, right? Later he found his father, but he said, I don't want to go back. I want to live with the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. I love him and he loves me. So they stayed together. And then later Zaid radiallahu anhu, he married another woman. He married a woman and she was a black lady. So they had a son and his name was Usama. Now Usama was a black boy, right? Now do you think at that time, even in Arabia, this is like even before Islam, right? Do you think people were a little bit racist there? Yep. And he was the son of a slave. Because Zaid radiallahu anhu was kidnapped, made into a slave, right? Do you think people look down on him? Who thinks yes, people probably look down on him? Yeah, people look down on him. They were like, you are not from here, go back home. You know how maybe people say to you, I'm sure some of you have heard things like that, right? Like, oh, go back home, you're not from here, right? Anybody heard things like that before? Yeah, so people were pretty mean to him, right? And they looked down on him that, oh, you know, because of his color of his skin, or just because actually he was not an Arab, mostly because of that. So, and he was a son of a slave. So people looked to, and he's like a little boy, right? He's just a little boy. So anyways, what can he, obviously they even more look down on him. He's just a kid, right? So then Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, when he became a prophet, right? Obviously it was Zaid radiallahu anhu was one of the first Muslims, right? So Usama was a Muslim, and he his family, tired from all the torture in Mecca, they soon decided to leave Mecca. And where did they go, guys? Where did Muslims go from Mecca? You can tell me in the chat. Quickly. Medina, that's right, Medina. They went to Medina. So now, do you think that was an easy journey? Very dangerous journey. Anybody have had to move home, cities? Anybody here had to move home or cities? Right. So did you have to leave your friends behind? Do you miss them? Yeah, right. Now imagine he has to leave everything behind. Because it's not like they can pack up everything, do a garage sale and come. They have to run away secretly before the Quraysh find out, because otherwise they're not going to let them leave. They're going to hurt them. So they leave secretly. And this little boy, Usama, has to leave with his parents. So he leaves. They come to Medina. And, they're leaving the city of the Kaaba, this great city, one of the greatest cities in the world. And they're coming to this city. Medina at that time wasn't a great city. It was not considered a great city. was not as beautiful and great as Mecca. It became great later on, one of the greatest cities now. Anyway, so he came to Medina. But there, alhamdulillah, then life became better with Muslims. They created a beautiful place to live there with Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. But do you think the Quraysh were happy about that? No, they didn't like that idea at all. They didn't like that idea at all. That the Muslims have gone and they're living happily in this city called Medina, practicing Islam, spreading Islam, right? So they came to attack the Muslims. What was the first attack? Actually, it was on the 17th of Ramadan. Right? Wow, what a coincidence, huh? Okay, yeah, Badr, Battle of Badr. Who knows about Battle of Badr? Right? So Battle of Badr happened. Now, did the Muslims knew that this battle is going to happen? Were they prepared? They were not ready. They had gone out, right? But they did not know that a huge army of 1,000 people is coming to attack them. This was going to be very, very, very dangerous, obviously, right? So the Muslims now had a big decision to make. Should we go fight, or should we go, run away, basically, and save our lives? But the Muslims, the people of Medina, especially the Ansar, they decided that they are going to stay with the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and fight the Quraysh, no matter what. Now, because, Usama had gone with his father, and they didn't know there's going to be a battle, right? They had gone, out, but they didn't know there's going to be this huge, massive battle. But it was going to happen. There were only 300 Muslims. There were only 300 Muslims. And there were over 1,000 Quraysh coming with huge armies, armor, weapons, animals, right? They were fully prepared, right? They were coming towards them to attack them. Very scary situation. So now what does Usama do here? He's a little boy. Do you know how old he was? He was about 8 years old. Anybody 8 here? Who's 8? Okay. Who's 8? Okay, it's flickering so much. I need an 8-year-old boy. Okay. So, Yanis, how about you stand up? Stand up. And go further away from the camera so everybody can see how big you are. Okay, let's spotlight Yanis. And who else is an 8-year-old? I need an 8-year-old boy. Okay. Agent Xavier, you stand up as well. And so everybody can see how big an 8-year-old is. Okay. So, there you go. And go, Yanis, you go a bit further back as well so everybody can see how big. No, go. Yanis, keep standing. Go back. So you can see how big he is, really small, right? Right? Okay, come back. Great, Jazakallah khair, everybody. Yanis and Xavier. So guys, he was so small, right? Now imagine a little boy like that you just saw, right? Xavier and Yunus, And so Yanis, right? So a little boy like that, in the battleground. What is he? So the kids were told, you go, be safe and hide somewhere, right? But Usama was not just a boy okay, daddy, I'm gonna go and play with my balls or my marbles, right? He was not that kind of boy. He was a boy who always asked, what can I do? What can I do? Right? You didn't say, oh, what can I do? I'm just 8 years old. What can a kid do? He said, what can I do? Right? What can I do? I can do so much. Let me see what I can do. So he goes to his father and he says to him that I also want to participate in the battle. And his father says, can you lift up a sword? Right? Now his father asked him a question, right? And he's also didn't just say to him, no, right? And so, do you think Usama can lift up a sword? Okay, you saw Yanis just now, right? A sword, right, is very heavy. A real sword, not a fake one. A real sword is heavy, right? It's, very strong and heavy. So he said, no, I can't lift up a sword, Dad. So he said, well, then you can't participate in the battle. You're too little. You're not strong enough, right? You're not strong enough in the battle. By the way, there are other kids who proved themselves to be strong enough, right? And they were a little bit older, though. And then Usama was like, he's so disappointed now that he can't participate. Has that ever happened to you? Like somebody told you you are too young right now? You can't do it? Yeah, well, how annoying was that? Who found that super annoying? Right? But remember, Usama was a boy who's always asking, what can I do? So then Usama learned an important lesson in that battle. That, okay, I get it. I need to learn to lift up a sword. If I lift up a sword, then I'm going to be allowed to participate in the battle, right? So next year there was another battle. Which one was that, guys? Muslims won the Battle of Badr, by the way. They defeated an army 3 times their size. Yeah, Uhud, Battle of Uhud. This one was a tough one. Muslims didn't win this one, right? But anyways, when they were preparing for the battle, now Usama is 1 year older. And he's been practicing lifting up the sword. He doesn't give up. So this year he comes and he's like, I'm gonna participate. He comes with a sword, right? He comes with a sword. I wish I had a sword here right now. I used to have one. Anyway, so he comes with the sword, but guess what? Now you saw Yanis, right? What are the chances that the sword is as tall as Yanis? None. Right? So the sword was taller than Usama. And this little Usama is walking with a sword which is much bigger than him. Like double his size. So everybody is like looking around like, wow, that's weird. What is this little boy doing with a sword? And everybody was also very impressed by Usama, though. His courage, his enthusiasm. He was not one of those kids who's just gonna sit there like, oh, it's sad what's happening. I'm worried about my dad and the Muslims. But I'm just a kid. What can I do? Let me play Roblox. Let me watch some Mr. Beast. Right? It was not like that. Right? He was a kid who always said, what can I do? So he goes like, now I can lift up a sword. I want to participate in the battle. And and his father said, no. Right? Okay? Obviously the sword is taller than him. He can't really use it, right? And was his father wrong in stopping him? No, he's not yet ready, right? He was worried. He said, like, I'm worried that the people on the horses, so much higher than you, and they're good with the sword as well, they're gonna hit you. And you don't know how to protect yourself. You haven't learned that yet. You need to learn how to fight, right? You need to learn how to defend yourself. So Usama was once again disappointed, and he came back. But now he understood something. Remember, he's always looking for what can I do. Like, I'm gonna learn how to fight in battle. Like, what is the strategy of battle? By the way, who plays like maybe war games and video games? Yeah. Now you guys tell me, In a battle, what is more important? The strategy or how much weapons you have and soldiers you have? Who thinks strategy is more important? Yeah, strategy is more important. You might not have as many resources, but if you have the strategy, you can win the battle. Prophet Muhammad SAW was a great strategist. He was a great strategist, right? And every great person like who wins lots of battles is a great strategist. So he goes and he starts learning about battle. So every time his father comes home, right, from a battle, he sits, "Dad, tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. Tell me every single thing that happened." So his dad will tell him, even though they were like really boring details of how we moved here from there, how many soldiers here, how many there, that one word, all these technical details of that adults talk about. He listened to it, he learned it, right? At that time there were no schools, right? But he learned from his dad all of the strategy of battle. And he learned from Prophet Muhammad SAW. He used to sit with him. Even in meetings. He used to sit with him, learn the Quran. He was great at it. And he was learning. He became one of the best learners. Like you guys right now, mashallah. Right? You're doing a great job learning. Right? So he started learning so much as he could. And then one day he got some news. He got a news that his father, so actually as he grew older, a little bit older, now he's a teenager, he started being allowed to participate in battle, because now he had learned the strategy, he was a little bit stronger, and he knew how to fight, right? So now they started allowing him to fight in the battles, and he started learning even more. But then one day there was a big battle going to be fought. One of the biggest battles Muslims were going to fight. And this was a battle against the Romans. So the Muslims started getting ready to fight against the Romans. And this was going to be a very, very difficult battle. Why? Because because the Romans guys were one of the biggest superpower of that time, right? They were really great. They had huge armies, and they were really great at strategy. So this was gonna be a very tough battle for Muslims. The Romans, they prepared an army of more than 100,000 soldiers. So now, here in this battle, Prophet Muhammad SAW appointed Usama's father, Zaid radiallahu anhu, to be the leader, one of the leaders of the army. So they charged ahead, following the command of Prophet Muhammad SAW. But when they got there, they found out that the Romans have allied with many other countries, and they have prepared an army much bigger than they were expecting. So this was going to be very difficult. Anyways, they charged ahead. They started fighting the battle, right? It was very, very tense. And very soon Muslims started losing. And at one point, somebody, from the enemy, they shot Zaid radiallahu anhu, Usama's father. Usama was also in that battle. And they shot him so many times with so many arrows, and he died. His father died in this battle, along with many other Muslims. And he loved his father very much, obviously. His father loved him very much. But he died. They came back home. It was a very sad day. A lot of Muslims had died that day. Muslims were very heartbroken. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu you know, Zaid radiallahu anhu was like a son to him. And he was now dead. It was a very sad time. But Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu loved Usama very much, like a grandson. Like he loved his grandsons. And he took great care of Usama. He would teach him. He would always be with him. Going to meetings with him. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu you know, honored him so many ways. You know, when Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu became victorious over Mecca, and he went to Mecca with an army of 10,000 people. He was, you know, on his camel, like the leader of the Muslims, the Prophet of Allah. Do you know who was sitting behind him? A little black boy, Usama. How honored is he getting to sit behind Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu on his camel? Right? So everybody was like, wow. And when you know, so Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu honored him in so many ways. I could tell you more, but I'm gonna skip that. But mashallah, he honored him a lot, and he taught him a lot. He was very close to him, Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu, and people were amazed at how Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu used to honor this. Even though he's just a little boy, Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu used to treat him like he's, you know, a smart, intelligent adult. When he sometimes needed advice, when Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu needed advice about his personal matters, he would actually go to Usama and ask for advice. Do adults come to you for advice? Imagine Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu coming to a little boy for advice. Yeah. He used to go to Usama because Usama had so much knowledge, right? He had been learning very well since he was a kid. So it's not like he was born like, oh, this. We saw, like, you know, when he was 8, nobody even allowed him in a battle. But he learned, and he got so good that even Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu asked him for advice. Anyway, so Usama was very close to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu. He continued fighting in battle after battle, but then came one battle. Oh, guys, this is a big twist in the story. Then came a battle. Usama was this, you know, living this amazing life, being honored by Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu, being in his company, loved by him like a grandchild. And then one day he goes to a battle against the enemies of Islam. Now, if somebody is an enemy of Islam trying to kill the Muslims, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu, do you think they believe in Allah? Obviously not, right? And they hate them so much they're trying to kill them. So this guy, Usama was fighting this man in the battle. He's fighting with the sword, and Usama started to lose from this guy. So he's like, oh, he's trying to fight, but he's losing to this guy in the battle. He's losing to this guy, right? But finally, at one point, right? Now, do you think this guy believes in Allah? No, obviously not. So he's like losing, and then suddenly things turn, and Usama becomes like, takes over, and he is like, yeah, is about to, you know, kill him. That's what soldiers do in a battle, right? So he's like about to kill him, and this man says, just as about to kill him, he says, La ilaha illallah. Who thinks he meant it? Who thinks he just said it to his... Okay, who thinks he said it just to save his life? Obviously, he didn't mean it. Right? It seems like he didn't mean it, right? He's only saying it so Usama doesn't kill him. He's saying it like, you know, when he's about to be killed. 10 seconds ago he was trying to kill Usama. Right? 10 seconds ago he was trying to kill Usama. And just now he suddenly becomes a Muslim? Seriously? Are you kidding me? Right? So Osama understood. He said, obviously, right? He's just saying it. He doesn't mean it, right? So he killed him. He killed him, right? That's what soldiers do. That's what soldiers do. So he killed him. Then he went back to Medina. And he told Prophet Muhammad ﷺ the whole incident, what had happened. And he said, Ya Rasul, obviously he didn't mean it. He didn't just suddenly surrender, he's just like, pretending. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ heard this story. And he was very, very, very upset. He said to Usama, but what will you do with La ilaha illallah? 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 He kept repeating it and repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. Same thing. Until Usama could not tolerate it anymore. Like, he's just like devastated. He's devastated. What have I done? And he left. Guys, what mistake has he made? What is the mistake? Who can tell me? Yes, Shahra and Anuth?
So maybe the Quraysh only said the bad guy to kill Usama before the Quraysh do something bad to him, but maybe he was actually a Muslim and he was trying to say help them. So so before he died, he said La ilaha illallah, and he actually meant it.
Okay, good point. So I don't think it was like he was secretly Muslim. If he was, he wouldn't be trying to kill Usama, right? He was just really trying to kill him, right? So good point though. The essence of what you're saying is true. Okay, what else? So that could be a possibility. What else? Haziq and Zakwan?
Maybe that because like Osama killed the person who said La ilaha illallah 10 seconds ago, you're trying to kill Osama. Now you don't really mean it, and you're just trying to like save yourself.
So why is Prophet Muhammad ﷺ angry?
Because maybe he actually meant it to be a Muslim, and and in Islam you can't kill a Muslim, a fellow brother or sister in Islam.
Yeah, and what happens as soon as you become a new Muslim? What happens to all your past sins? Finished, right? Zero. You are like a newborn baby who has no sins, an innocent person, right? Also, is him saying La ilaha illallah like a surrender? Do we kill somebody who's trying to surrender? No, right? Now here is the thing, guys. I know, Rayan, you were also raising your hand. Here's the thing. I also don't think he meant it. I think he was only saying it to save his life, right? But can I be 100% sure? Can I look into his heart? Can I judge anybody by what is in their heart? No, I don't know. I don't know, right? Maybe there's a 0.1% chance only Allah can judge somebody by what is in their heart, right? It's like, maybe my sibling comes and breaks something, right? And they say, I'm really sorry, actually I was just walking here and my intention was not to break your phone. My intention was not to break your thing. No, right? They are telling me that I didn't want to break it. Should I believe them? Or should I be like, no, I don't think you, in your heart, I think you meant to hurt me. Like, can I know what is in their heart? No, I don't know what is in their heart. Only Allah knows what is in their heart. Right? I can only believe what I see, what I hear, right? About people. Only Allah can judge what is in the heart of somebody. Like, no, you meant this. How do you know they meant this or not? You're just making it up. Right? You're just making it up. Like, you don't know what is in their heart. So Usama doesn't know what is in his heart. He's guessing. He's guessing. Guess is not like the truth. So it's possible, I think, yes, this man didn't mean it. Allah will not account for him, right? Maybe Allah will not accept it from him. But that's up to Allah. That's up to Allah to decide. I can't decide it. I don't have the right to decide it. Only Allah can decide it. And Usama decided that no, I don't believe you. I think you don't mean it. And he killed him. So huge sin. So that's what Prophet Muhammad is repeating. What will you do with La ilaha illallah? How will you answer Allah when Allah asks you? This man said La ilaha illallah and you killed him. How will you answer? Forget about whatever happens to him. If Allah accepts his Islam or not, what about you? So Usama is devastated. Now here is the trick Shaitan plays. Shaitan is, he has experience. And he has tricks, like tricks you can't even imagine. So, what happens? Does Shaitan tell us to do sins? Yes. Do bad things? Who thinks yes? Obviously, all of us think yes. But guess what? When you actually do that bad thing, what does Shaitan do? Does he go like, oh, my job is done, I'm gonna go chill? No. He comes back to you. And guess what he says to you? What have you done? You disobeyed Allah? You are such a horrible Muslim. Allah will never forgive you. You are a horrible person. Allah will hate you. You are going to go to hell forever. You are a bad person. Does it happen to anybody here? Like you commit a bad sin and then you are like, oh, that's it. I'm going to hell forever now. Right? Allah hates me. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad Muslim. No. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad Muslim. Right? Do good people, like Usama, sometimes end up making mistakes? Yes? Do good people sometimes end up doing bad things? Who thinks yes? Does it make them a bad person? No. No. Right? Sometimes good people do bad things. Right? That's part of our design. We are not perfect. We make mistakes. We learn from mistakes. And I'm going to teach you a lot more about that, inshallah, in the course I'm going to be doing soon called Rising Heroes. You just saw Rising Heroes in the beginning of the class, right? So they learn a lot about this. So they're not afraid of their mistakes. But inshallah, they are racing ahead no matter what. So Usama was smart though. He could have at this moment thought, that's it, my life is doomed. But he didn't. Instead, he sought forgiveness from Allah. He sought forgiveness from Allah constantly. He tried to make up with many more good deeds, helping more people, doing more salah, doing many more good deeds, being extra careful from now on. He compensated for what he had done. And he became a great Muslim, even greater Muslim. Then one day, Prophet Muhammad came to his home. And he said, Usama, I need to talk to you. And he said, yes, Ya Rasulullah. And he sat next to Usama. And he said, Usama, I have big news for you. big responsibility for you. And he said, Ya Rasulullah, I'm ready. He knew that Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu, he said, I'm sending another army to go fight the Romans. Remember the Romans? Who remembers the story of Romans just now, right? The army that killed his father as well. He said, I'm sending another army there. And he said, Ya Rasulullah, I'm ready to go to the battle. I'm going to be a great soldier. I'm ready. Do you know how old is Usama right now? He's still a teenager, boy. Still a teenager. Right? Usama said, I'm ready, Ya Rasulullah. Guess who else is going to this battle? Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu. Khalid bin Walid, who was known as the sword of Allah. He was so good at battles. Nobody ever defeated him. Ever. And he said, yes, all these people are going. He said, Ya Rasulullah, I'm going to go with them. And Prophet Muhammad says, are you guys ready for this? This, what I'm about to say, will blow your mind. No kidding. It will blow your mind. You have never heard anything like it. And this, I hope, changes the way you see yourself and any other child in this world. What's possible for you guys at this age. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu tells him, you guys really ready? Your heart ready to hear this? Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu tells him, Usama, we have prepared an army. It's going to fight one of the greatest armies of that, in the world, the Romans. And you, Usama, are going to be the leader of this army. Whoosh, right? Usama, a teenage boy, is going to be the leader of this army. Leader over people like Abu Bakr, like Umar, Khalid bin Walid. People much older, much more experienced than him. A teenage boy is going to be their leader. What did he say? No, Ya Rasulullah, I don't think so I can do it. No, of course not. He took on the responsibility. Why do you think, out of all these adults, people much more experienced than him, much better than him, why did Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu choose Usama? Do you think it was because he saw some great leadership qualities in him? Obviously. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu would never choose anybody except the person who is best suited for that job, who's going to be the best at that job, right? He didn't pick him because, oh, I love you, so let me make you. No. He picked him because he was the best person for that job, right? So why do you think, what qualities do you think Usama ibn Zaid had? What leadership qualities he already learned at this age? Yeah, he was good at fighting, but there are a lot of soldiers good at fighting. What else does the leader need? Do you think he was good at teamwork? Who thinks, yes, he's really good at teamwork? Yeah, tell me in the chat. What qualities do you think he had? Confidence, right? What else? Courage, yeah. Kindness, responsibility. Very good. Humble, cautious, yeah. Cautious, right? Do you think he was really good at strategy that he was learning since he was a kid? Yeah. He was very strategic. He knew how to work with people, right? Because, in big, massive armies, like a big, massive team, you need to know what jobs to give which team, which person, right? Which general. And if there is a conflict, he needs to decide. Do you think he was a great decision maker? Yeah, he's not like, which flavor of ice cream do I want? Mango or strawberry or chocolate? right? Like then people during the battle will come, should we go left or right? And he like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, he was a great decision maker, right? He was a great decision maker. He was studied. So in his teenage years, he had developed all these great qualities. He had learned all this. He had come a long way from that 8-year-old boy who was not allowed to fight in the battle. By the way, do you think everybody was very happy about this decision of a teenage boy leading them? Obviously not. So people started spreading rumors and gossiping. Oh, why is he being appointed prophet? That's a wrong decision. Abu Bakr should be the leader, or Umar or Khalid bin Walid, right? Why him? So Prophet Muhammad heard all these rumors, and he stood up at the minbar and he announced and he said, Usama is among the best of you. He is among the best of you. Right? He announced to all these people that he trusts Usama to do a great job. And so did Usama. Set out then, preparing for this army. The army started preparing. This is going to be one of the biggest battles, right? They started preparing soldiers and animals and armors and weapons. They're preparing and they camped out of city so they can gather and plan and strategize and, start preparing to go. So they went a little bit outside Medina and they started preparing. Now comes a really sad part of the story. He went outside the city, preparing for the battle. A man comes running to him. Usama, your mom has sent me. You need to come back immediately. And he said, what happened? And he said, Prophet Muhammad is really, really sick. You need to come back right now. You need to come back right now. So Usama rushed back home. And he saw Prophet Muhammad was very sick. He was lying in the bed. And he could not speak to people. He was in extreme pain. He saw Usama. And Usama went near his bed and he kissed his forehead. And Prophet Muhammad Usama knew that he was making dua for me. But he signaled to Usama, go back. Go to the battle. Get ready, go to the battle. Prophet Muhammad really wanted him to go to the battle. So Usama, obviously he didn't want to leave Prophet Muhammad. But guess what? Next day, something really miraculous happened. Suddenly Prophet Muhammad got better. And for the first time, in a long time, he had been sick for a while, and he was able to stand up, he was able to talk to people, right? And he was smiling again. So Usama was like, Alhamdulillah, he's fine. I can now go to the battle. He told him again, go to the battle. So he again set out at the army camp, and he started preparing to go to the battleground. And as soon as he went there, a little while later, a man came running again. Usama, you have to come back right now. And he said, what happened? And he said, Prophet Muhammad is dead. He died. He died. The Prophet of Allah gone from this earth. The mercy of Allah to mankind. The man Usama loved so much, more than even he loved his own father. Gone. He came back to Medina. It was the saddest day on earth. Everybody was sad. It was the darkest day on earth. Everybody was sad. You're not going to see the face of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ anymore. Smiling down the street. Hear his voice. Learn from him. Pray behind him. We don't get to do that because he died that day. We can't see him smiling down our streets. Saddest day on earth. Usama was really sad. Do you think the army was in the mood to go to the battle now? They were really motivated? No. On top of that, the enemies of Islam all over the world now, they're like, their prophet has died. This is the time to go and attack them now. So they started preparing to attack the Muslims. So dangerous moment. So all the people started saying, don't send this army out. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu became the leader. Next Khalifa after Prophet Muhammad, after Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he became the Khalifa. So now he has a decision to make. Should I send this army to fight the Romans? Or should they stay here and defend Medina from all the people planning to attack Medina? But Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu said, I will not cancel a decision Prophet Muhammad ﷺ made. Usama, you go and you are still going to be the leader of the army. And then Usama, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu gave him advice on how he should fight. Do not kill a child, a woman, not even cut a tree. Muslims, even in war, we have rules and ethics, how we will behave in war. We don't go crazy and kill everybody, no. So he sent him, Usama. Now he has a tough job. He needs to motivate this army who's like, but don't be scared. So he motivated them and he went out to fight the Romans, this teenage boy. And he fought so fiercely. He fought so smartly. He was such a great leader. He defeated the Romans. Yes, that's right. Right? He defeated the Romans. And he came back to Medina. And people in Medina were so happy. People in Medina were so happy. It was like Eid. Right? They were so happy. It was like Eid. They came out of their cities to celebrate Usama. And they were so happy. They came out of the city with their drums and their music to welcome Usama and his army. And Usama comes and there's all these people waiting for him. But before he enters the city, he has one last thing to do. He first goes to the masjid, prays 2 rak'ah to thank Allah, because he knows victory is not because of him, because of Allah. Right? No matter how smart he is, how strong they are, it is because of Allah. So he thanked Allah. He comes back to the city. And that's how this incredible boy became such a great hero. Right? Who found the story really inspiring? Right? Doesn't it change the way you see yourself? What a child can do? I know a lot of the time in the world today, this didn't used to be like that. A lot of the time today, people look at kids and are like, oh, you are a kid, what can you do? Now you know what a child can do. A child can change the world. Right? A child can change the world. Who knows that for sure now? There is a great power in you guys. And I believe in your power. That's the mission in my life. To show you, to help you find that power in yourself. The power that's going to allow you to help millions of people in this world who need your help. Right? That's what I do. And I do that especially with the rising heroes. Right? Who I told you about, right, in the beginning of the class. And some of them are here, mashallah. Last year, one of the Rising Heroes team helped the orphan children. They interviewed them. They are an orphanage in Kenya, and they created an online carnival. They raised $3,000 for them. And these are those orphan children. They only had one wish. They wanted to go swimming. Actually, they had 2 wishes. They wanted to go swimming, and they wanted to eat chicken burgers and chips. And we made that possible, alhamdulillah. These children made that possible. These orphans got to go swimming for the first time in their life. Because kids like you worked hard in Rising Heroes. They created a carnival. They were an amazing team, mashallah. And they got to eat chicken and burgers. And they were so happy, alhamdulillah. You saw what racism rangers did, what global guardians did. That's what's possible, right? If you learn how to strategize, if you learn how to be a leader right now, like Usama ibn Zaid did, right? So I want to invite you, right? Who wants to be a rising hero, by the way? Yeah, obviously everybody who doesn't want to be, right? And Taha already is, mashallah, right? They were Palestinian guardians. They created a virtual protest last year for the cause of Palestinians. They interviewed a Palestinian, in fact, from Gaza. They created a virtual protest which was attended by loads of people, mashallah. So guys, I'm gonna tell you how you can join Rising Heroes, but first I would like you to hear from some Rising Heroes. What was their experience like? What an incredible time they had doing Rising Heroes. They made friends. They were working as part of teams, right? This is not like, your orphan project, mashallah, you're doing, which is great work, by the way. But they were working in teams, strategizing, planning, and creating, brainstorming solutions. And so here they made amazing friends. Some of them are still friends till this day.
Next year, and I really want to do this course again. It's actually very fun. At the start, I thought it would be very boring, like same as Denny, and I thought it would be like strict. But now I feel like I have to do this again. But at the start, when it was our first class ever, I remember you made it super fun, and at that moment, I knew I have to continue this class. I can't miss one class. It was so fun.
Alhamdulillah, that's
you really
great.
caught our attention. Well, I actually kind of discovered I was even more enthusiastic than before. Like, I found out I could be very more energetic, really. I thought I was just a child, really boring old child, but actually I'm not a child.
Anybody here thinks that about themselves? I'm just a boring old child, like Safiya used to.
I'm an alien. That's how amazing I am.
Now she thinks that's how amazing she is.
Normally, I feel like I don't really like volunteering to do things like to be a leader, because when we were doing this and at the beginning, so I feel that being in that position forced me to be a bit of a leader.
Taught me a lot, like watching the videos for every week. They were all really informative and taught me like how to manage my time, the design thinking process, and stuff like that, and how to work in a team that I've never met before, because until now, even at school, I know the people in my class, but now these are like complete strangers from all over the world, and then I learned how to put myself out there.
It helped me it gave me confidence. Before I was like very shy, and like my thinking view, before I thought like people thought totally different from me. They thought like bad things about me. Usually I was very negative. It made me a bit positive. Like I was always like thinking of the bad things that could happen in life. So now I'm like thinking that I can also make a change. It's like I'm not that small. And like it helped me make better, like improved my decisions, because before like I only thought about negative things. So it changed, like good things also happen.
Yeah, that's very big.
I appreciate, I'm so sorry if this sounds mean, but like before the course when I didn't start it, my mom told me I was going to do it. I actually thought it was not going to be fun and it was just going to be strict. But when I started the course, it was so fun, and like Miss made it like not like a normal teacher. It was so fun. She kept making jokes and laughing, and like there were so many fun people to meet, and I made friends here. Like in some like not like we just worked on things. We actually talked, and we made even our own group where we like talk about each other and all, and it was really fun. I discovered that there's so many things you can do, and so before I used to think I was so lazy and I couldn't make any difference in the world, and now I've done this all and I'm like, oh my god, I can do so much more, and like I can
mashallah,
many great things. I appreciated that like you weren't like a normal teacher, and I mean that in a good way, because like you were not like a teacher, you were like a friend instead. And it was super fun because like
you're sweet, you're funny, and you made every class. It was not like a strict time. It was funny. We laughed a lot, and everything we did into like a play. That not like.
Okay, so those were some rising heroes you guys just met. Right, so I put the link in the chat box if you guys want to join. And I know, oh, I see Nadine. She's also been a rising hero, right, Nadine? I don't know, Yanis was your brother. And she was part of the Palestinian protest as well. They created that. I basically, in that course, I watch you guys. Because everything you guys are making it happen. It is nothing like any other class I teach, any other course I teach, like Humble Your Heart or Science in the Kingdom of Allah. Nothing like them, because this is very different. This is you guys running the show, really. And I'm there as a coach to guide you. So I'm not there to like sit there and lecture you, but you guys are there to make it happen, plan it, right? And make great things, big things in the world happen, right? So we're not just helping one orphan or two orphans. We're making a whole project happen that continues to benefit people, inshallah. So if you want to be part of this incredible program where you get the opportunity to change the world, then the link is in the chat. It's called Rising Heroes. It starts in July, but we have a great offer for Ramadan because you guys are special. You have been with us like every day. All you guys need to do to join the course is something really simple, something you are born really great at. You know what that thing is? Nagging your parents. Right? Go tell your parents, I want to be a great leader, I want to make a difference in the world, and nag your parents, right? And I'm sure they're going to be so proud to hear that from you, that you have a desire in you and to be a great leader, inshallah. Yeah, absolutely, you will be, inshallah. I hope, Ayan. In fact, you know, there's so many kids. Okay, I was looking for Ayan, actually. Ayan is not only he has done Rising Heroes once, he has done Rising Heroes twice, right? And he is now, today, he has reached a great status, mashallah. He's now a student mentor in Iman Power. So if you do an Iman Power course, you'll probably meet him in every single course. So Ayan, would you like to tell them about your experience? Because the kids might be like, I don't know, what is it exactly like? Would you like to tell them how Rising Heroes was for you? Oh, I see Ryan too. Spider-Man. Another Rising Hero. Okay, go ahead, Ayan. You mute yourself again.
Okay, so it was really fun. I tried it for this. I did it 2 times. Both of the times I had the most fun I could ever imagine. It was way better than normal online classes from school. It's just you just know that you're helping people from outside the world, that people that you don't even know. And it's just a nice course. You make some new friends. To this day, I still have Ahmed as a friend.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so fun. I really recommend trying it.
And did it help you become a better leader, more confident, Ayan?
Definitely. It made me more confident. Yeah, definitely. I knew I could change. It gave me a little hope that I could change, even though I'm still a young little child.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah. And I know, mashallah, so many, Jazakallah khair, Ayan, for that. So many kids who now are head boys and head girls and counselors in their school, who were shy and like really not confident before, but their life just changed. They realize, wow, I have so much power in me, right? Zoha also wants to say something, I guess. Go ahead, Zoha.
The Rising Heroes or 221, it was my first time doing Rising Hero. And I think it was my first time meeting you.
Was it? And how was it for you?
Good. First I was like shy, like for hi, I just said like this at school.
Yeah. And you guys did a great job with the products, mashallah. Okay, guys, so make sure you get the link in the chat, share it with your parents, otherwise they would have no idea how to register you. If the parents watching here, grab that link. There is a special offer right now. So inshallah, I hope you get that and register yourself, and I look forward to seeing you. Now here is a catch. This course is only for kids older than 9. So if you're younger than 9, wait till next year. That's what happened to Usama, right? He had to wait a couple of years. So it's only for 9 and up. So inshallah, you can join later. And if you are younger, and also this course has a limited capacity because we can't fill it with a huge number of children. So make sure you join ASAP before places fill out, and then you're like, ah! I have to wait a whole year. Okay, guys, yes, it is game time now. I had a great time. Who had a great time today? I had a wonderful time telling you guys the story. You were great listeners, mashallah. Okay, game time. I think this one is a blockade. You haven't played blockade for a while, right? So some change, right? Some change. We could play Gimkit as well. Let me see. Have you guys been playing Tag Domination with Sister Sabria? Have you been enjoying that? I've been really enjoying that. I've been playing with Humble Your Heart students. Kanzi, right? Was there, I think. Oh, it was so much fun. It's become my new favorite game. A Hero's Journey. Oh, okay, I have it on GameKit. I thought it's only on BlueKit. Let me see if I can remember my BlueKit password. We can play BlueKit. But most of the time I can't remember it. I think it starts with Emaan. You know, I'm giving you a hint. I can't remember it, guys. Okay, you tell me, what do you want to play? If you really want to play BlueKit, I will make it happen. Vote in the chat. BlueKit or GimKit? The drawing one. I don't think this story any that is easy for you. All of it is easy for me. I'm just resetting the password. GimKit Tag Domination Fishtopia. Oh, have you guys been playing Fishtopia? Everybody's voting Tag Domination. Is Tag Domination the most popular game now ever? Okay, if you say so. Let's play Tag Domination. Okay, BlueKit is also opening though. Hero's Journey. Let's take a poll. Oh yeah, let's take a poll, guys. Let's take a poll. If you want to play BlueKit, click on the heart emoji, heart reaction. If you want to play BlueKit, heart reaction button. Okay. If you want to play GimKit, raise your hand button. GimKit Tag Domination. Raise your hand button. BlueKit heart emoji, heart reaction. BlueKit is heart. GimKit is raise your hand. Okay, it's pretty clear what you guys want to play. I think the vote is pretty clear. We have 29 on Gimkit and we only have 7 on hard. Hard people, you need to show some more force. Okay, tag domination, it is dead. I'll play 6 minutes. I also need to go do suhoor. We never played Fishtopia. Oh, really? Oh, maybe Sister Sabria can play that next time, inshallah. Tomorrow. So we're gonna meet again. We're gonna have classes every day, guys, for a whole week, right? And then next week we end, but we still have 7 more days. I'm not gonna tell this whole long story again. That was just a special one for today. But you know that we are having classes every week. And sometimes I'm there, sometimes Sister Sabria is there, and you guys, it's much shorter. It's normally shorter, right? We watch a video or we learn one story and one activity. So today was a longer, special one for you guys, but tomorrow is gonna be a little bit shorter, inshallah. So I hope I see all of you tomorrow too. And every day we learn a little and then we play a lot. Right? I want to ask what will be our last day. It will be next week. I think it's Sunday. Let me check. I'm not sure. Where is Rushda? Yeah, there she is. I see you. I got your email. I'll answer soon, inshallah. Secretly. Okay. Okay, are we in? Everybody in? Should I start? Oh, I need to explain how to play, right? Because a lot of you have never played it. Okay, so this is how you play it. It looks like it's a big crowd here, doesn't it? Right. Okay, so when it starts, this is how you play, guys. On the left corner, where it says 59 players on my screen right now, right here, there is going to be a button which says answer questions. You will need to answer questions when you run out of energy. Actually, what I normally do is first I get a lot of energy. I answer, fill up my energy so I don't just stop and freeze in the middle of the game. Because if you run out of energy, you're not going to be able to move. Okay? So click here to answer questions. When the game tells you, go tag, you need to go and find somebody from the other team. How do you know they are in the other team? Their name will be in red or the other color, right? It's not going to be the same color as you. Their name will be in the other color. You need to go tag the person whose name is in the different color than your color. Your name will be showing in green or red. You need to tag the person on the other team. How do you tag somebody? Okay. Arham, can you just stay still? Can you just stay still for a second, Arham? Okay, I'm to tag Arham. You can see I'm Emaan Power. To tag Arham, everybody go away from Arham. Go away. Let me show everybody. So you just go stand on top of them, okay? Like R.A.A. I'll just go stand on top of R.A.A. That means I tag him, right? So you just go and touch them, basically. You just need to go and touch them. That's how you tag them. If it says run away, you need to run from everybody in the opposite team. You need to run and not let them tag you. And it's gonna keep changing every few seconds. Okay? Every few seconds it will change. You will be tag team or running away team. Okay, let's start. Oh, we probably reached capacity, right? Okay, so I think I need to start a new game. So don't worry if you could not join that game. If you could not join that game, I'm gonna give you another link and you will be able to join that. Oh, I don't want to show all that. Okay, I'm gonna... You know what we can do? We can play Blue Kit and Gimp Kit simultaneously. So those of you maybe who want to join Blue Kit, right? I'm going to start a Blue Kit. Okay, I'm gonna start a Blue Kit. So the second game, you can leave Gimp Kit if you want and join Blue Kit. Okay. Okay. Which one should we play? Let's play Factory. Time, let's play Time. Host now. Allow joining late. So if you didn't want to play that game, you can join this one. Oh, wrong link, sorry. The rest says this is the right link. How many people can join the Rising Heroes course? Not many. How do you get energy? You answer questions. I cannot join. Okay. Now you can, right? Not fair, Sabri. I'm not even playing and you're tagging me. Okay. I'm just like dead there. Okay, guys, so you also want to play Gimp Kit, right? Let me also... So if those of you who did not want to join the Gimp Kit can now leave and maybe you can join Blue Kit. Okay, let me see. So many games. I feel like I'm a games creation machine here right now. Okay, okay, sure. I will share the link again. Xavier, how about you type what you want to say? Let me just sort out this games thing, then I can unmute anybody if they want to be unmuted. So right now, okay, so that's the other Gimp Kit. You can join this one as well. If you could not join that one because it was full, you can join this one. The game has already started, guys. What are you talking about? Can we start? Can you start Blue Kit? Oh, sorry. Blue Kit people. 23 people on Blue Kit. Okay. Your game has also started, Blue Kit people. I should not have done this. Okay, so the new Gimp Kit is there too. You can join this one if you couldn't join the other one. Starting this one too. Okay, guys. Let's make this happen. And I'm going to play with you. Yes, okay. You're turning 9 in July. You can join, yeah. It starts in July. Okay, I'm out of energy. I need to get energy, right? You can look at my screen how to play. So, did the Prophet Muhammad SAW? Yes, absolutely he did. Who was under the command of Usama? All of them, basically. Right? Who was the father? Oh, it was Zaid radiallahu anhu. And oh, I didn't tell you about this in the story, but that's what happened. He asked permission to leave Omar behind, because he needed Omar's help. He decided, he regretted and repented. In which battle did he lose his father? Oh, what did I do? Oh, I said wrong answer. Do you want to be a rising? Oh, there's only one right answer. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go. And it says run away. So I need to run away from anybody whose name is in red. And not let them tag me. In the meanwhile, I will answer most questions. Oh, Arham tagged me. The Blue Kid ID. Okay, the Blue Kid ID is 850228. 850228, and Muhammad family is winning Blue Kid. Oh, glitch in Blue Kid, glitch in Blue Kid. And this other game kit hasn't even started. What's happening? Oh, it started. Okay. Annoying music. Glitch! Game over! So which team won? Omar, strawberry, shortcake, Rushda, Zoha, Ariz, strawberry, shortcake, Arham, Safiya, Maryam, Sabriya, Alia, Ibrahim, Agent Awesome, Manha, Muhammad, Burger, Man, Masfa, Safiya, your team won. Congratulations. I'm gonna go play this other game kit. Okay, let me answer some questions. You guys can join the other game kit. It maybe has a minute to go. Link is in the chat. What? Keeps asking me the same question. What? Of course he trusted him. Well, I'm not playing really well. It's glitching. My thing is glitching really bad. Please, can we play 2 games like yesterday? I don't think we can do this because Sister Ariba is really hungry and she needs to go and eat suhoor so she can fast tomorrow. She only has got a few minutes before time is up. Is Blue Kid over? No, 3 minutes left from Blue Kid. Still glitching. You guys, if you can scroll up, you can join the Blue Kid. The Blue Kid link is also there in the chat. Just scroll up to find it. I'm gonna have to scroll up a lot. Oh, maybe you don't have to scroll up a lot. Just scroll up in the chat, you will find the Blue Kid link. And guys, by the way, we are playing 3 games right now. Can you imagine 3 parallel games running? Right, there's this. And then there's the Blue Kid. What did Usama do when he made a mistake? He regretted and repented. Okay, who was under the command? All of them. Okay, let me now go. The game kit ID is 157455. Okay, run away, Ariba. Run away. Need to answer more questions while I'm hiding. Battle of Tabuk. What did Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu do? He requested him to leave Umar behind. Game over! Well, I couldn't really play much. I wish I could play more. Okay, Anut, Sahara, Zara, Yusuf, Fatima, Iman Power, Maryam, Sugar Cube, Afza, Ayaz, Alia, Hadia, Isra, Zohar, Rushda, Aisha, Strawberry, Shortcake, Safiya. All these people won. Okay, Look It is still going on. 2.5 minutes left. Scroll up in the chat. Scroll up in the chat to find the Look It link. The Look It ID is, when the glitch finishes, I can show you the ID. This game is glitching like crazy. Okay, Look It link is 850228. 850228. 850228. There's still 2 minutes in this game. You guys can join it. 2 minutes is plenty of time to make a lot of money. 850228. And the link you need to go to is blookit.com/play. blookit.com/play. Yeah, you can go, Agent Ninja. Where do you live that it is Sohor? UK? It's iftar, not Sohor. Okay, 1 minute 35 seconds left. Come on. Agent Mango is winning. $4.4 million. Muhammad family, $2.6 million. Oh, they just lost some money. Probably invested. Another glitch. Oh, MG. Okay, 60 seconds left. Let's see. 6.7 million. Agent Mango. Yusuf activated vortex glitch. Azan 3.9 million. Azan 12.6 million. Wow. Oh, lunch break. Great timing for lunch break. We are all hungry. Oh, another glitch. Agent Mango. Azan 21 million. Another glitch. On top of a glitch, there is a glitch. And another glitch. This game is glitch. You guys, what are you doing? 30 seconds left. You're glitching it constantly. Stop glitching, people. Twenty seconds left. 19. 18. Yeah, it's frozen. What do you call 12 seconds left. 11 seconds. 10. Muhammad family activated the glitch. 8 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Azan's dance party. Yusuf's dance party. What is happening? We want to see who won. Stop the dance. You have to have a glitch? Come on. Why is this game not ending? Finally. Okay. Azan almost has $1 billion. $85 million. Muhammad's family 76 million. And whoever is S has 625 million. Azan almost made it to $1 billion. Okay. Okay, this is the max I've ever seen in this game. Okay guys, see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.